The way my jaw dropped when Bree said that Michael B. Jordan wasn't good in bed. Not that I'm shocked and surprised, but I am shocked and surprised that we now have this piece of information confirmed by a lie detector that she wasn't even lying. It all makes sense why Lori Harvey left him so quickly and didn't even look back.
Word on the street is that Michael B. Jordan may be done staying quiet and is reportedly letting people know why he felt Marjorie Harvey had a major influence on the issues surrounding his relationship with Lori Harvey. For years, rumors have swirled about Lori's dating life being heavily guided by outside influence. Strict expectations, complicated arrangements, and stories that allegedly affected Michael's public image, with many of the why claims pointing back to Marjorie. And the gossip doesn't stop there. When Michael and Lori got together, reports and online speculation suggested Michael's team was working to strengthen parts of his public image. At the same time, some insiders claim Marjorie, often seen as a driving force behind the Harvey family brand, helped build a high-profile relationship that could benefit both sides and bring Lori more attention in luxury fashion circles. According to the rumors, Marjorie allegedly saw a chance to connect Lori with major industry names and exclusive fashion opportunities through Michael's powerful network. Supporters of that theory say the relationship also brought positive publicity to Michael during a time when social media discussions about his dating life were everywhere.
Keeping stuff to yourself and keeping it private and learning, when to talk and when not to talk.
Is that something that you'll continue to do in the future?
We'll see.
Some reports and online conversations also suggest the relationship helped refresh Lori's public image. Before dating Michael, Lori often made headlines because of her highly publicized relationships. She was previously linked to Abu Thiam, Akon's brother, and the two were reportedly seen together at a Miami nightclub in October 2020, shortly before rumors connected Lori to Michael. Before Michael entered the picture, Lori was involved with Future toward the end of 2019. The two rang in the new year together and later made their romance more public during a trip to Jamaica for Lori's 23rd birthday. Their relationship grabbed major attention online, and after it ended, it became another high-profile chapter that kept Lori in entertainment headlines for months. There was also heavy media coverage surrounding Lori and Diddy. The two were photographed together several times in places like Italy, Mexico, New York City, and Atlanta, which quickly sparked non-stop discussion. A lot of the public conversation focused on their age difference, while social media users also debated Lori's connection to various trending stories and controversies making headlines at the time. As rumors continued spreading online, some people started comparing Lori to other figures connected to Diddy's circle. Still, many of those claims were never confirmed and remained the subject of debate across blogs and social media platforms.
What do I think Marjorie Harvey's secret is? She's very manipulative. She's smart. She know how to trigger men. She's smart. She look like she know what she doing.
Even so, the attention around Lori kept growing as new theories and speculation continued to pop up. Things got even messier when another rumor surfaced claiming Lori had previously been linked to Diddy's son, Justin Combs. That speculation created plenty of buzz, though the details remained widely disputed. Before all of that, Lori was also linked to Trey Songz in 2018, and after that reportedly ended, she was seen spending time with Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton during Super Bowl weekend in 2019. Lori was also linked to Dutch soccer star Memphis Depay. Because of her history of high-profile relationships, some observers felt that dating Michael B. Jordan brought a completely different level of attention to her public image. At first, many people believed the relationship was a win for both of them. But over time, things reportedly changed, and the romance eventually came to an end. As for the public explanation behind the breakup, a source told people that Lori and Michael were no longer on the same page about their future. The source said, "She still wants to have fun and be free. Michael is a great guy. She is sad that their relationship didn't work out, but she's moving on." At the time, many fans accepted that explanation and moved on. But as the years passed, new rumors and behind-the-scenes chatter started making the rounds. Some people began suggesting there may have been other factors that contributed to the split, though none of those claims have been confirmed. Much of that speculation has centered on Marjorie Harvey. Critics have claimed she had a strong influence on different parts of Lori's personal and professional life, a topic that continues to spark debate among fans and entertainment commentators.
Yes, I'm on vacation right now, okay? I'm traveling around. Newsflash, okay? All right? Yeah, there's not a lot of black women in Italy, okay? It's not. It's just not. I'm sorry, it's not, okay? Y'all plug it. I read through the comments and shit. Y'all tearing your boy up. It's too much, man. Y'all doing too much.
One theory that gained traction suggested family dynamics may have shifted after Michael entered the picture. As Michael and Lori became one of the most talked about celebrity couples, they attracted major attention at high-profile events, including Paris Fashion Week. Some observers felt the spotlight followed them everywhere, creating a different atmosphere and generating plenty of conversation behind the scenes. According to ongoing rumors, some people believe Michael treated Marjorie the way many people would treat a future mother-in-law, with respect, but without giving her any special influence beyond that. Even so, gossip started circulating that Marjorie may not have been completely comfortable with Michael's massive celebrity status. Some rumors claim she felt the attention surrounding him occasionally pulled focus away from the Harvey family brand. As those stories spread, insiders allege there were disagreements behind the scenes involving influence, public image, and family dynamics. There were also reports suggesting that Marjorie may have preferred Damson Idris over Michael B. Jordan, according to the rumors. Damson was seen as someone who fit naturally into the family circle and maintained a lower profile compared to a major Hollywood star like Michael. Supporters of this theory even claim Marjorie spoke highly of Damson while Lori and Michael were still together, although none of these allegations have ever been publicly confirmed. But entertainment gossip says that may have been only one part of a much larger story. As Michael and Lori's relationship reportedly became more serious, rumors began circulating about discussions involving legal protections and financial arrangements. Some reports claim there were proposals aimed at protecting Lori's public image, business ventures, future branding opportunities, and social media value if the relationship eventually led to marriage. Other rumors suggested broader financial matters may have also been discussed, though no details have been verified by those involved. One of the biggest claims floating around online is that Marjorie was heavily involved in many aspects of Michael and Lori's relationship, a theory that continues to spark conversation today. Some reports even suggested Marjorie had strong opinions on everything from travel plans to public appearances and social media activity. Whether those claims were true or not, they sparked plenty of debate among fans and celebrity watchers.
Look, man, when your kids grow up, look, man, they can make decisions on their own. I'm just happy that I can at least approve of one.
You didn't approve of the previous suitors?
Nothing ever. Ever. Pure hatred.
I get it. I understand.
Meanwhile, Michael had already built an impressive career and was firmly established as one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Because of that, some sources claim he preferred making his own decisions and keeping clear boundaries in his personal life. According to the rumors, the tension reportedly started to grow when different expectations about privacy and family involvement entered the picture. Some insiders even alleged that when Michael tried to create more independence within the relationship, concerns were raised about how that might affect Lori's close connection with her family. As these stories spread online, people began questioning who was really influencing what was happening behind the scenes. There were also claims that Michael wanted to work through the challenges because he genuinely cared about the relationship. Interestingly, Steve Harvey has spoken positively about Michael in public on multiple occasions. He praised Michael's character and expressed admiration for how he treated Lori, which made the breakup even more surprising for many fans. In fact, Steve continued speaking highly of Michael even after the relationship ended. During interviews and public appearances, he appeared to maintain a great deal of respect for him, and even said he was happy to see Michael succeeding. That's one reason many people were caught off guard by how everything unfolded. However, according to ongoing rumors, some insiders believe there was little chance of Michael and Lori getting back together once the breakup became official. Those claims often point to alleged family dynamics behind the scenes, though none of the stories have been publicly confirmed by the people involved. After the breakup, online speculation seemed to kick into overdrive. So some rumors claim the negative stories about Michael began gaining traction once the relationship ended, leading many fans to question what was really going on behind the scenes. One rumor suggested that questions had been raised about Michael's loyalty during the relationship, with some people linking his name to a past connection. Because neither Lori nor Marjorie publicly addressed many of these claims, the speculation continued spreading across social media and entertainment blogs, growing bigger with every new discussion. Comments from Lisa Ray added even more attention to the story. At the time, she said she did not believe reports claiming Michael and Lori split simply because Lori was not ready for marriage. Instead, Lisa Ray suggested Lori had been seriously thinking about a future with Michael, but had allegedly learned information that made her reevaluate the relationship shortly before it ended. Those remarks quickly became a major topic online and across entertainment media. Since the comments came from someone connected to the Harvey family circle, many people paid close attention. As a result, the conversation shifted away from compatibility and focused more on speculation about Michael's reputation and the possible reasons for the breakup. Looking back, some commentators believe those rumors helped shape public opinion about Michael after the split. Others argue the situation simply intensified existing online discussions about his dating history and personal life, creating even more buzz around an already high-profile breakup. But the speculation didn't end there. As the breakup continued making headlines, many fans started wondering whether outside pressures had affected the relationship from the start. Across social media, people analyzed old interviews, public appearances, and even simple posts, searching for clues about what may have been happening behind the scenes. One topic that kept popping up was the issue of public image. According to online speculation, there may have been different opinions about how the relationship should be presented and what direction each person's brand should take. While none of those claims have been confirmed, they became a huge talking point among celebrity watchers and entertainment bloggers. What made the situation even more fascinating was how fast the public narrative seemed to change after the breakup. Before the split, Michael and Lori were often praised as one of the entertainment industry's favorite couples. Afterward, the conversation became flooded with rumors, theories, and conflicting stories, leaving fans wondering what really happened behind closed doors. As those questions continued circulating online, another detail grabbed people's attention. Neither Michael nor Lori spent much time publicly responding to the non-stop speculation. Instead of trading comments through interviews or social media, both mostly stayed quiet, which only encouraged even more discussion from fans trying to connect the dots. That silence opened the door for countless new theories to spread. Suddenly, old photos, interview clips, and red carpet moments were being examined for hidden clues. Some fans believed Michael had been unfairly blamed for the breakup, while others argued there was much more to the story than the public would ever hear. With very little official information available, the debate only seemed to get bigger as time went on, keeping the breakup at the center of entertainment gossip for months. Meanwhile, attention kept shifting back to the Harvey family and their influence on Lori's career decisions. Critics argued that family guidance played a major role in shaping her public image, while supporters insisted Lori was making her own choices and building her brand on her own terms. Either way, the debate stayed active, and the rumors showed no signs of slowing down. As the conversation evolved, many fans started looking beyond the breakup itself and focused on what happened afterward. They noticed that both Michael and Lori appeared to move forward without publicly revisiting the drama, while the internet remained obsessed with finding hidden answers. Both seemed focused on new projects, business moves, and future opportunities. That didn't stop online detectives from digging deeper, though. Whenever either of them attended a major event, gave an interview, or appeared with someone new, social media quickly connected it back to their past relationship. Raven-Minor interaction were enough to trigger fresh speculation and restart old debates among fans. What really keeps people talking is the lack of clear answers. Years later, discussions continue about who was responsible for what, whether outside influences played a role, and how much of the public narrative reflected reality. Without direct confirmation from the people involved, many of the claims remain unverified rumors. Even so, the mystery surrounding the breakup continues to attract attention, making it one of the most talked about celebrity relationships in recent memory. That lingering uncertainty is a big reason the story continues to generate discussion years later. Today, fans continue revisiting old moments from Michael and Lori's relationship, searching for clues they may have missed when the couple was still together. What once looked like a picture-perfect celebrity romance is now viewed through a completely different lens, with endless debates about what may have been happening behind the scenes. One reason the story refuses to disappear is the number of competing narratives that emerged after the breakup. Some people believe the relationship simply ended because their long-term goals no longer aligned. Others are convinced that outside influences, family opinions, and public pressure may have played a much larger role than many initially thought. The real story may only be known by the people directly involved, but that hasn't stopped the speculation from growing. What's clear is that the breakup eventually became bigger than the relationship itself. Instead of fading away, it evolved into a larger discussion about celebrity image, public perception, and how quickly rumors can shape a narrative in the social media age. As long as fans keep revisiting old interviews, reports, and theories, the conversation surrounding Michael, Lori, and the Harvey family is likely to continue. What makes the situation even more interesting is how differently people remember the relationship today. When Michael and Lori were together, much of the attention focused on luxury vacations, red carpet appearances, and the image of a high-profile power couple. After the breakup, those same moments started getting re-examined, with fans questioning whether everything was really as flawless as it appeared. Some entertainment commentators have even described the relationship as an example of how celebrity narratives can be created, challenged, and reshaped in real time. One month, a celebrity couple can be celebrated as relationship goals, and the next, they can find themselves at the center of nonstop rumors and competing theories. In the social media era, public opinion can shift incredibly fast, especially when millions of people are following every update. Meanwhile, many of Michael's supporters point out that he largely stayed away from public drama throughout the entire situation. Instead of responding to every rumor that surfaced online, he appeared focused on his career, business ventures, and professional projects. That approach earned praise from fans who felt it helped him maintain a strong public image, despite all the speculation surrounding his personal life. What made the situation even more interesting was that Michael's silence didn't seem to slow the rumors down. It often had the opposite effect. Because he rarely addressed the stories being shared online, fans and entertainment bloggers kept searching for answers on their own. Every interview, public appearance, and social media post became another piece of a puzzle that people were eager to figure out. At the same time, Lori continued expanding her presence in fashion, beauty, and lifestyle spaces. Rather than constantly revisiting old headlines, she appeared focused on new opportunities and the next phase of her career. That added another twist to the story, because both Michael and Lori seemed determined to move forward while much of the internet remained focused on the past. Another reason the discussion kept going was that many of the biggest claims came from anonymous sources, insider reports, and online speculation. Without direct confirmation, fans were left sorting through conflicting stories, and deciding for themselves which accounts sounded believable. As a result, the narrative continued evolving, with new theories constantly replacing older ones. And that's exactly why the relationship still attracts attention years later. The mix of celebrity status, family influence, and unanswered questions created a story that fans just can't seem to stop discussing. Over time, the conversation has become less about the breakup itself and more about the lasting impact it had on everyone involved. What began as a high-profile romance eventually grew into a much bigger debate about public image, influence, and how quickly entertainment narratives can take on a life of their own. One thing that stands out is the number of different versions of the story that continue to circulate. Depending on who you ask, the relationship ended because of different life goals, outside pressure, personality differences, or factors the public may never fully know. That wide range of opinions has kept fans divided, with each side pointing to different moments as evidence supporting their view. Meanwhile, both Michael and Lori have continued building successful careers and adding new chapters to their professional lives. New projects, business ventures, and public appearances have gradually shifted attention toward the future, making it harder for any one relationship to define their public identities. Even so, conversations about their time together continue resurfacing whenever their names make headlines. That may be the biggest reason the story remains relevant today. The relationship ended years ago, but the unanswered questions, competing theories, and nonstop speculation have kept people talking. And whenever a new rumor pops up, the debate seems to restart all over again. Each new round of discussion brings another question to the surface. Was there a specific turning point that changed everything? Fans have spent years trying to identify the exact moment when the relationship may have started moving in a different direction. Some fans point to subtle changes in public appearances as signs that things were shifting, while others believe the biggest developments happened completely away from cameras and headlines. That uncertainty has only made the story more fascinating. Without clear answers, people have continued connecting the dots, revisiting old reports, and comparing different versions of events. The result is a timeline packed with theories, contradictions, and unanswered questions. Even today, people discovering the story for the first time often find themselves pulled into the same debates that started years ago. Another reason the topic refuses to fade is the level of attention both Michael and Lori attract on their own. They've each built successful careers in different industries, yet their names remain connected in the minds of many fans because of how public their relationship became. Whenever either of them reaches a new milestone, someone inevitably brings up the past and sparks the conversation again. That's why the story continues to have staying power. It's no longer just about a relationship. It's about the mystery, the speculation, and the many competing narratives that continue circulating long after the romance ended. When you look at how everything unfolded, it's easy to understand why the rumors kept gaining momentum. After the breakup, there was no detailed public explanation addressing every claim, and many of the stories shared online were never publicly clarified. That lack of closure left plenty of room for theories to keep spreading. Fans also noticed that Lori appeared to remove photos connected to the relationship from her social media, and that only sparked even more discussion across entertainment blogs and fan pages. Every move seemed to generate fresh theories and new conversations online. According to some commentators, the lack of direct responses allowed countless rumors and interpretations to take on a life of their own. As different sources, insiders, and online personalities shared their views, public opinion became increasingly divided. Some people felt Michael was being judged too harshly, while others believed there were still unanswered details behind the breakup. Without clear answers from those involved, the speculation continued growing and eventually became a story of its own. That's why some critics argue that outside influences may have played a larger role than many initially believed, while others disagree. Regardless, those discussions remain a major part of the ongoing debate surrounding Michael and Lori's split. What started as a private relationship, ending eventually, became, one of the most talked about celebrity breakups in recent memory, with fans still debating the details years later. Now it's your turn. Do you think outside influences had an impact on Michael and Lori's relationship? Or was it simply a case of different goals and timing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more celebrity news and entertainment stories. Don't forget to comment your opinion. I want to hear what you think about the entire situation.